essence, yes, because if you look at the front, very curved, very rounded, very sporty. In fact, the pillars, the screen pillars, are angled well in, much more than the older Volvos, quite curvy.
Ooh,
then
look.
if you go down the car, you'll see how the side glass pivots out. That means that by the time it gets to the luggage area, where you really need the box, it's still there. And together with that, the vertical tailgate creates the boxy Volvo, but only where you need it. It doesn't mess up the rest of the design.
And you're always banging on about how you need to have national characteristics in a car for it to really work. So this has to look Swedish, which to me sounds like gobbledygook, because what is Swedish?
Well, the Swedish, yes, both the fact it's a caring society, therefore everybody's looked after in a Volvo. They're very practical people, therefore we have the estate car. But I think it's more than that. You can actually put the visual character of a country into a car. Let me show you.
You're going to do a Rolf Harris moment now.
Draw now.
We're going to see whether you can still do this.
Yeah. Think back to the 40s, and like a typical car in Britain was, from the front, very, very curvaceous, very round, lots of full, voluptuous shapes. Typical of a car anywhere in that era.
Yeah.
But in Sweden, they were different. Sort of very simple verticals, horizontal, with a radius in between. And then the same shapes on the grille. This is the Volvo 544. You don't recognise it, but...
No, I don't. You see what it is, yeah? Oh, no, it is.
Yeah,
it's a Volvo 544.
Totally different form language.
Yeah.
And if you actually look at other products of the time, take, for example, furniture. Imagine an armchair, the good old British 1940s, 1950s armchair. The same sort of form language as the car, but over in Sweden, different. Very simple, same flat shapes and curves. That's the way wood bends. So that's how they built their chairs.
I'm spellbound by this. So like this, we've got one here.
Here's one here. You see the simple flat wood, big radius, straight down.
Swedish chair.
Lovely. Same form language again. And that is how we designed the shoulders on the Volvo. Where many cars would grow outwards and downwards to a point here, the Volvo comes straight out and there's that big radius, just like the chair.
Like the chair. I thought that was to make it look solid. I thought that you had this bit sticking out, so it actually looked like it was a big lump of sort of...
Well, it does. It's a visual representation of the side impact protection system.
Because the thing is, though, that the national characteristics, you can, I suppose, still see it a bit in Jaguars, looking very British and so on.
Absolutely.
But then the Japanese, they've never really had any...
They do now. I think they do. In fact, the Japanese car is full of detail because Japanese people can single out a detail and appreciate it. Like a row of Japanese houses, they're all different. One house is one size and one colour, next house is totally different, third house something else.